J-Drone here. What's going on, guys? This is the Onagofly +1. This is a little bit larger. It has like little rubber nubbies on the bottom that actually illuminate with color, so this definitely would be a night flyer providing it flies well. The blades on this are heavier pitched, and they're also not squared off like the last ones. The camera on this is more forward facing as well. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to do a flight review via the hat cam, and then I'm going to probably record the entire flight via this camera, and then we'll do another video just on the camera, because I think this is going to be a better camera option than the last ones that were made. As you can see, SD card goes in there. That port right there is for data and not charging. This does have a detachable battery that you charge outside of it. But without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to try to start it in my shadow here, that way you can see the lights. I don't see the lights. Okay, it's going to be tough to see in the shadow or not, so we're just going to stay out of the shadow. Really frosted, but at night you definitely would be able to see it. I was in my house and I turned it on, and they were pretty bright. So this is app flown. You're going to want to go ahead and connect to the drone. The drone is Onagofly 381DD9D7A063. There is a password. It's 1234567 and we are connected to it. We're going to go into the app. There's two different apps. The one app that I use is Fly Drone. It shows a drone and also says Onagofly on it. I forget what the other one is. And then you click Enter Cockpit. And then we should be calibrated. I had to calibrate the cell phone to this. It is showing it's locked on to 7 satellites. This thing actually locked on to satellites really quickly versus the last one. We're going to give it a couple more minutes. Typically, I think 9 satellites is pretty strong. We're at 8 satellites. This is actually locking on satellites pretty quickly, and my app just crashed. It couldn't handle locking on the satellites. Enter the cockpit. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't crash during flight. We're locked on to 7 satellites, 8 satellites. I mean, I'll be good with 8 satellites. We're just going to wait another second or two. Hopefully you enjoy all the bird noises. There we go, 9 satellites. Hear geese over in the pond. So I guess we're going to take off with this. We are going to also record on the SD card. We are recording. We're going to hold unlock. And then we're going to go up. Go up. How did we take off here? Up. Okay, so I think I probably need to switch my modes, because my up is on the right, so it's probably in mode 1, which I might be able to deal with. I think I can wrap my head around that. So we'll fly it in mode 1, just to show you it's really not an issue flying this in mode 1. That thing's stable. It's really, dude, this might be the go-to Onagofly. This thing's not moving around at all. You can see I'm off of the sticks. We will have to figure out how to switch it in. It's drifting that way a little now. Not much though. It's coming back to the original spot. Maybe that was just when. I don't know what all the buttons are. Like, I don't know what this button will do. Okay, it makes it rotate. That's working. That function is working. Now it's drifting. I don't know if that's a follow me or... No, I don't think so. So maybe that's just turn 90 degrees. Or 180 degrees. No, turn 90 degrees. That's what that is. We'll do it again. We'll do it right underneath it. That way you can see it. And again, this thing's maintaining position. So that's kind of cool. The camera is still slightly downward facing. It's not terrible, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn it. Nope, wrong way. We're going to turn it away from the sun and turn it over here and see if I could get some height on this. Hopefully it doesn't decide to fly away on me. And again, dude, GPS hold is working. We're locked on to 16 satellites. Before, the other one that I tried would not lock on. Oh, that's the wrong one. I got to figure out how to take this out of mode let's see, the mode 1 that it's in, but again, it's not a big deal. This ain't no sport flyer. Just gonna go ahead and take it up here. That's pretty decent height. The transition on the app does not look good, so hopefully the video itself looks better. Wrong way. Go ahead and nope. Even the yang seems to be backwards for some reason. But again, I could deal with it. This thing, the GPS is working on it. This is kind of how you'd want to fly it, I think. Yeah, the app transition is not crispy, so hopefully the video transmission itself is crispy. We're down to 50% battery. I'm gonna stop recording on the drone. We're gonna start recording on the drone. And it seems to me like maybe I've lost transmission. Video transmission anyway. Clearly I still have function of the drone, because you can see I'm bringing it down, hopefully not into that wire. There, I got it back. Yeah, my controls are inverted. Like I'm pressing up to pan back, pressing right to go left. And we need to go forward, and we'll come down. The down's correct. I think the yawing's even inverted. Like I'm going to slide left and it's yawing right. But again, for a picture drone, a video drone, it's not a big deal. Seems to be doing a mild orbit closer to the ground. And then it is, you do have gyroscope enabled. I'm gonna stop the recording. Hopefully it's just the image transition that's poor, and this actually has a good camera on it, because it's touted to have a good camera on it. Now that it's on picture, the image transition seems a little bit better, so we're just gonna look up and we're going to take a picture. It should have took the picture. We'll do it again. And again, this thing's, look, this thing is sitting in space really well. So I'm, whoa. There we go. What's going on? Maybe it's returning home. Let's see. Oh, the app. No. Okay, so the app closed. And I would assume that's probably, it's probably close to where we took off. But let's go ahead and, am I not connected to it? What happened? No, I'm still connected to it. So the app is crashing. So as far as flyability of the drone works. But this app is crashing here and there. It shows I got 58% battery, so we're gonna, let's see. I don't see there. Options maybe? Photo resolution. 15 megapixel. Yeah, so hopefully this is a decent camera. Loop recording, white balance, password, control mode. Mode 3. So it's actually set on mode 3. We usually fly in mode 2, so we'll try that out. Mode 3, I've never even heard of mode 3, man. We're going to go ahead and switch this over. We're going to hold unlock. Keep head always facing forward. Sure. Unlock. Joystick mode forward. What? Okay, I got it. Unless it's telling me to calibrate. It wants me to calibrate the controls, which is what I'm doing now. Tilt mode forward. This is how you calibrate. Tilt mode backwards. Tilt mode left. Tilt mode right. And we should be good to unlock. We're still locked on to 15 satellites. And again, that came down considerably. We do have a wind this way, and you can see it is pitching that way. There, I think finally it's going to rise to the altitude that I set it. So that's the altitude that I set it on, and then it just dipped down but for the most part, as you can see here, it's holding. So let's go ahead and yeah, the wind's getting the best of it here. I'm gonna go ahead and just go this way. We'll do a little downfield run. No, if you're pitching forward, it's going to lose altitude considerably, as we just figured out there. And I don't know what this high is. Normal, high. So we were in high. Go ahead and bring it down. We'll pitch backwards. Backpedaling does not seem to affect altitude. And it's there, it finally stopped. I'm trying to get away from the sun, that way you guys can see. So does this work? I think it works, man. Again, this is the latest model that they have, which I don't think is new, but I think is a lot newer than the crowdfunded ones that a lot of people got hosed on. I'm going to go ahead and the app could be crashing because I'm using an iPhone and it is only like 36 degrees out, and iPhones do not like cold whatsoever. I started recording and my app froze up a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and go up. Go up. Alright, it seems like we've hit a ceiling, and it might be because I have 24% battery. Yeah, we've definitely hit a ceiling, which is a good safety feature. I've seen that safety feature on a lot of drones. We'll go ahead and just yaw this way. You can see me there. And we'll bring it down a little bit. Unsure what type of thumbnail I'm going to throw in here, so I'm fishing for a thumbnail. But you can see I'm not touching the controls, and it's staying there pretty darn good. You can see it just jolted. I don't know what that was. Warning, low battery. So as soon as it kicked low battery, it went just. So we're gonna land this. That way I don't kill the battery. And then we will also stop the recording. Yeah, so you get an emergency low battery warning, and that's, it kind of jolted to the right. So maybe the little jolt was it computing that, hey, I got low battery. I don't know if, let's see, I'll go ahead and put the phone in my pocket. Let's see. I can't see. Yeah, during the daytime, to see these lights are almost impossible. The back might be red, and the front is still green. Guys, I'm J-Drum. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. If you really wanted to like the Onago drone, and you have a couple of them, this might be the one to get. I really wanted to like them. I have 3 of them. This is now the second one I've flown. The other one I flew with some success and some wind, but as far as locking on the GPS, the app didn't show it, but it seemed like it locked on the GPS. The app actually showed this one locked on the GPS. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. That camera right there, you'll have to stay tuned for another video just on that camera. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. Completely out of work, so there will be a PayPal link down below. This is my only work, so if you want to help support the channel, I'd greatly appreciate that later.